Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. John Hightower now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 17, Herbert. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of 40. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And we knew that they tried to attack the secondary, but I'm not sure that we thought they'd do it right on the first drive of the game. But here they saw an opportunity, seized it, and it's a big play right off the bat.
And you get a look at the final readout on air distance, according to Next Gen Stats. On first down, it's Herbert. He's got a man complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. To the air again, Herbert. This is caught. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. They'll look to throw again. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, surprise, surprise. First and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak, no running play. They decide to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Second down and goal. Herbert. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Now Herbert, third and goal. Whipping one into Allen, that's complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's fourth and goal. And this one is right through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff and field position and took the ball and moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they send the slot in motion left. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And space tough to come by there. So we get maybe a yard to the 37. They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Got a man. It's Mims. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Ravens 7, Chargers 3. Justin Tucker, the kickoff.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Out of the end zone, here comes Hightower. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming in a bad.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The slot man in motion right. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Going up top. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Herbert on first down now. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
I I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's again complete to Palmer. And he's brought down. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are once again back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He'll air this one out for Mims. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
And a Raven 1st down.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Dobbins. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Dobbins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now receiver in motion left. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, a run to Dobbins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Denzel Mims as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
14, Chargers 10. Justin Tucker, the kickoff.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Finding space at the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. They find some open field here. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Charles, they had 6 DBs out there. They were thinking pass. They surprised him with a long run.
I wonder if they saw that and just checked it. Maybe had an audible and said, you know something, in 6 defensive backs, let's run the football. Let's get our big guys downfield and match up with the littler guys and see if we can create some space. And not only did they create space, they created a path all the way to the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Out of the end zone, here comes Hightower. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for LA. 74 yards. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And that might be just what they needed to get back in this game. Sometimes you need a big play to...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he's got room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Ravens 28, Chargers 10. Justin Tucker in the kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer.
And I tell you from our broadcast booth, because we're pretty close to the 50, we had the best view, a bird's eye view of that throw, and it was an absolute thing of beauty to watch.
And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11, 28-17. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And some space here. Taking it right down Broadway. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. 73 yards. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Ravens 35. Chargers 17. Justin Tucker to kick off the ball.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 75. And the Chargers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Ravens 35. Chargers 24.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellows up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Here's Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Second down, here's an option right. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 73 yards. And the Ravens are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Ravens 42, Chargers 24. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Herbert now. On Herbert, his third interception. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And it's third down.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Ravens send their punter out now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. This is caught by Williams. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A big play there for LA. And even 40 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Herbert. Forced out to his left. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Gerald Everett, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here. And we know that the Bulls are going to be covered.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. My goodness, 229 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins from 10 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Chargers 32. Justin Tucker is the kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hightower not going to attempt to run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. To throw again on second down, Herbert. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. On third, here's an option play right. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the offense is going to get this ball back. So no turnover at the final gun, and this game is over. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Ravens, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2.